The EST is here. This is going to be good.
The fight is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
Just signature, exuberant energy.
Now, Belair is always ready for her next big moment.
And always highly motivated to be the best at everything she does.
Just astonishing pound for pound power from Belair.
Yeah, Bianca can match up with any opponent, no matter their size. Behold the unparalleled excellence that is Charlotte Flair.
And her opponent from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Well, I just checked the weather here, and the forecast calls for greatness.
Charlotte Flair is one of the greatest female superstars of all time. In serious conversation to be the GOAT.
Yeah, look at all the record title reigns. Look at all the main events. Look at all the firsts. The history books were made for someone of Charlotte Flair's caliber.
Beating the EST might just make you the new EST. Time to get things started with Bianca Belair set for competition. And Belair's always eager to mix it up, never afraid to bring the fight to her opponents.
Yeah, Michael, there's no backing down when it comes to Bianca Belair. Bianca is as bold as they come, both in and out of the ring.
And Byron, that boldness in the ring has fueled Belair into becoming one heck of a challenge for the competition.
And poised across the ring is the Queen, a superstar who's synonymous with a level of excellence few athletes can relate to, and even fewer can fathom to reach.
There's a special feeling when Charlotte Flair competes. The Queen is ready to show why her power and athleticism have provided her with such a long and dominant reign.
Shoulder tackle. Ooh, gets squished with that. Pinpoint kick to the back.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. Sliding back into the ring.
Stirring up, but she has no idea what's about to come her way. Up handle up.
Uh-oh. Oh, and a hip toss flips the script.
And Flair gets that. The cover. She's going for it. She breaks the count quick.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
She had that scouted.
Bianca outthought her there.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
Corey, any tips when it comes to gaining the upper hand against a competitor like Bianca Belair?
Work smarter, not harder, Cole. That's the key. Don't try and beat Belair at the power or athleticism game. In a situation like this, you have to be the smarter competitor in the ring. You have to be craftier.
Belair now trying to capitalize.
One counter met by another.
And a big boot by Charlotte. Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Effective counter.
No doubt she's looking to end her here.
No way.
Somersault plunge to the floor.
No sign of hesitation, and that risk gained big rewards.
Throws her back in from ringside.
Boom!
Eludes the attack.
Boom! Some agility gets her out of dodge.
Oh, reversal catches Bianca.
Spear by the Queen!
Hard to fight off that move from the genetically superior.
Oh, Charlotte Flair steps through. Here we go. Figure eight.
There it is. Figure eight locked in deep.
Nowhere for her opponent to go. Gonna have no choice here. There's no escape.
And Charlotte is your winner.
Let's take another look at these women in action.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair!
And all of Belair's efforts couldn't cut it tonight.
Certainly not the outcome Bianca was aiming for.
But knowing Belair, she won't let this discourage her for long. Mela is fabulous, and Mela is money.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, New York,
Carmella, unbelievable career thus far in WWE, and the sky's the limit for this young lady.
What are you guys, both on the bandwagon or something?
I started the bandwagon.
Byron, she not once but twice was Miss Money in the Bank. Did you forget that?
Did you forget that she needed help?
The man is here.
Becky Lynch never backs down from a fight, and as a result, has earned everyone's respect.
and her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, the
The
man, Becky Lynch.
man has an unmatched confidence and swagger about herself.
Becky's about to stake her claim as the man.
Yeah, I don't see her claim being denied here tonight.
Became the first women's double champion when she beat Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but every once in a while, that much confidence can be detrimental, especially when you're a target. Everyone wants to make a name off of the man.
Both these superstars have been very vocal on social media. Becky's saying, quote, "I'm not a cheerleader or a failed hairdresser, and I haven't practiced the moonwalk since the 90s, but I am what matters the most, hashtag the man."
The nerve. Listen, I know real well about being vocal on social media. Some say I can't shut up. But Becky Lynch is throwing stones in a glass house, okay? Who is she to talk about anyone's past career choice? Becky had like 30 different jobs before she got to WWE.
I just think you're still a bit salty from the wrath the man delivered towards you, Corey, on social media.
And I don't think some say you can't shut up, Corey. I think everyone says
Slugging it out, toe-to-toe now. Ooh! It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
the willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Oh, ouch. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Kick right in the body.
And Carmella is clearly looking for a fight here.
Now, Corey, I know you're not going to be completely objective here, but I'd love to know, how do you take on Carmella in the ring?
Well, first of all, I'm always objective, Cole. And to answer your question, believe it or not, people tend...
From the middle rope. Becky experiencing firsthand just what kind of a challenge this one's going to be.
Yes, Carmella's clearly setting out to prove just how untouchable she really is.
Big elbow.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Oh, boy.
Exploder! Setting course to the top turnbuckle. From the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord. Wasting no time. Shoulders are down.
I'm happy she did. I don't want this match to end.
That turns it around for Carmella. Carmella fell right into that one.
Uh-oh, she has trouble coming. Not going to be easy to get out of this.
An uncanny showing of power.
The arm getting just tortured by this hold.
And even if you escape, this damage will limit your effectiveness.
Great counter to that Fujiwara armbar. Catches the leg. Oh, elbow to the knee. That'll hyperextend your leg.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
Super kick. Point of the elbow, nailed it.
Suplex rolls through. Oh!
There it is.
Disarm her! Disarm her! Disarm her! This is the most compromising position she can be in.
She has to find a way to shift her.
She gets her. Becky Lynch gets the win. A lot of good action in that one. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, the man, Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch was persistent, kept fighting back through every Carmella attack.
Carmella was convinced she had the match in hand, and at some point her concentration lapsed, and Becky Lynch was able to capitalize. The role model in the building. Everyone's thrilled. Even you, Cole.
I am cautious
Scheduled for making her way to the ring from San Jose, California, Bayley.
A true history maker and the first ever women's Grand Slam champion.
Yeah, Bayley's a woman who reestablished herself with a record-breaking Royal Rumble win and a championship victory at WrestleMania.
The former leader of Damage Control, who now wants to lead the women's division, not take it over.
Bayley never lost her love for this sport. She turned that inner rage into determination. You have to respect it.
Here comes a great competitor with awful taste.
Representing the Judgment Day from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
Next level methodical, always gets what she wants.
Liv Morgan rocked Judgment Day, captured the Women's Championship, and most importantly, seduced Dom.
Well, Liv Morgan proved she could win the big one. She completed her revenge tour, and now we're about to see what's next.
There's the bell, and we've got the polarizing Liv Morgan in action.
I don't get what's not to like about her. Liv is a master.
Right to the schoolgirl.
Getting the shoulder up before two.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
She turns that attack away. Liv Morgan not backing down. Suicide dive! Went straight to the outside and landed right on the target.
A textbook example of high risk, high reward right there.
With the counter.
Delivered into the barricade.
And a suplex. Corey, what's Bayley got to do here to get the W?
If nothing else, Cole, Bayley's got to stay tough, stay tenacious. That's something that Bayley can do better than just about anyone. So if she stays strong, she can end up standing tall at the end of this one. Liv obviously has that Jersey toughness, accompanied with a Jersey mouth.
These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow. The fight is on, and it's furious. Neither competitor is backing down. What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. That move was delivered with the flair that only Liv Morgan can muster. She is slow to get up, and she won't be able to evade what's coming.
Drop kick hits the mark.
Liv Morgan of Bolivian. That could end Bayley's night. Bayley was narrowly in the throes of a 3 count, but had the wherewithal to force her shoulder up.
And with that outcome, maybe Liv just saw this one slip through her fingers.
Landed neck first.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
Wow.
That won't separate your shoulder. That'll divorce it.
Just punishing their opponent. Oh, here it comes!
Belly to belly.
Bayley delivering that with a level of disdain that's honestly kind of unnecessary.
Of course it's necessary, Saxton. Bayley just put the competition on notice.
Shoulders down. Can Bayley do it here? Kicks out before the 2 count.
We are this far into the match. Where is this energy coming from?
Using an elbow as a weapon.
The role model has her shot lined up.
Lands a timely reversal.
This has been a jaw-dropping contest.
Forearm's gonna cut off the wind. Guillotine applied. The look on her face says it all. The game plan has gone awry.
Throw all game plans out the window now. It's either keep on fighting or say, I give up.
Got to find a way out of the guillotine. They're not going to last long. While with a bridge and out.
Incredible.
Oh, and Bayley trying to build some momentum, trying to climb back into this match, and this could be her opportunity, Corey.
Bayley's got the pedal to the metal, full speed ahead. Here she comes.
Punch straight to the face. Jumping complete shot.
Can Morgan clinch this one?
The cover. And she's still in the game.
And we knew Bayley was stubborn, but you've got to admit she showed her toughness with that kick out.
And Liv Morgan truly thought she'd finish.
Bayley looking to end this. This might do it. Hooked up.
Seriously, Rose plant.
Liv's in a terrible predicament.
Following it up with the cover.
Oh, kick out. Oh, my God.
Unbelievable. Kick out at one.
Unbelievable. More like inhuman.
I can't imagine what Bayley is feeling right now after that kick out.
Oh, stop to the belly welly.
Oh, just nailing the double axe handle.
Everyone watching this is on pins and needles. What a match.
From the top.
Elbow drop. Liv got out of the way. Drop kick.
Bayley combats out of that.
A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off. Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense. Waistlock.
Belly.
Shoulders down. She might have her.
She still fights out in one.
She just will not give up, Cole.
Liv is reeling in real danger now. Boom, there's the Rose plant.
Has Bayley ended it there?
Immediate cover after the impact. Bayley gets it done.
Here is your winner, Bayley!
And Liv Morgan has to be disappointed in this result.
We've seen it before. This loss isn't going to keep Liv Morgan down for long.
Yeah, if anything, this is only going to fire her up even more. She is ready to get in the competition's face.
Michin is as Michin does. Never afraid to do something crazy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Fontana, California, Michin!
Michin, a very resilient and determined competitor in the ring.
Yeah, she boasts a very diverse arsenal, mixing martial arts with street fight toughness.
And she's always ready to start or finish a fight.
A determined look on her face. She knows how to prove herself in the women's division.
Io Sky is here to show who's really in charge.
A woman who has reached the top of WWE but still demands your respect.
And her opponent, representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky!
Io is not happy with merely defeating your opponent. She wants to be the cause of their downward spiral.
Io is done waiting for her opportunity. Now she's slaying whoever crosses her path and taking all the accolades in the process.
A style all to her own. Io Sky loves to inflict pain in so many ways.
A Money in the Bank winner and world champion, there's no telling how high Io can fly. The genius of the Sky, poised and ready for action here tonight.
There are superstars, and then there are superstars. And guess which category Io fits into? Larger than life, unafraid of just going forward in the ring. Sky is everything you could possibly want in a competitor.
Sky has really redefined what it means to be a high flyer in WWE, and she's looking ready to do it again tonight.
And here is the HBIC Michin. History has shown that it won't take long for Michin to go on the attack with something fierce.
Michin doesn't feel that she gets the respect she's owed, so she's happy for the opportunity to beat some respect into the opposition. From the middle rope, breathtaking Hurricane Rana.
Michin sidesteps out of that.
Spinning heel kick. Io with a turnaround.
Oh, man.
Back and forth, counter after counter.
Corey, we've seen how Io can have a temper when things don't go quite her way or as she planned. Do you think she'll be able to keep her emotions in check here tonight?
I think so.
Oh! All the way down to the floor.
Rolled the dice and got snake eyes.
What a disaster. Missing completely on a very reckless move. From the apron.
Michin is taking a moment to soak it all. Whoa! You know what? Good riddance. That's what you get for taking the focus off of your opponent.
Oh, she retaliates. Oh, look at the knees. Precision strikes. Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Holy time offense there.
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
And just like that,
Watch out!
Suicide dive!
What a display of fearlessness we just witnessed.
That's the kind of attitude you need to take yourself to the next level.
She throws her back in. Climbing up, she got something big planned. Flying!
Io Sky with an overlap moonsault.
And that can keep Michin down.
Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
She was barely able to get that shoulder up.
I cannot believe she had the wherewithal.
Io clearly thought that would be it, guys. She has to be frustrated now.
Another big move.
Moonsault connects. That's it. Io just ended it.
There's two. Oh, she's still alive.
Somehow, some way, escapes defeat.
Still alive.
Io clearly thought that would be it, guys. She has to be frustrated now.
Back elbow smash, nothing fancy.
Io is completely dictating the pace here.
Yeah, Io's really been keeping her cool here. Any frustration she may have, she's found a way to channel into taking control.
From the middle rope.
And she anticipated what was coming.
The moonsault. These attacks taking their toll on her a little.
Yeah, that's Michin putting her in-ring acumen to good use. Protect your neck.
Michin going for the 3 count. Somehow breaks the count immediately.
What a jaw-dropping show.
Michin
beneath the feet.
The lights are dimming for Sky.
Cover. Oh my God, did you see that? Kick out at 1.
Very few superstars possess the fortitude to do what we just witnessed.
Very few? How about almost none? This match just went to the next level.
I don't know if there's more frustration or desperation in the ring now, knowing that you've tried to end it, and right away into the pin. She pops the shoulder up and 1.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it. Io Sky has set her sights on her opponent now.
Vicious double foot stomp.
Wow, springboard attack.
She's been pushed past her limit here.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
Roundhouse kick! That was nasty. Michin has lost any momentum here.
Yeah, Io is really remaining the aggressive.
Io looking for a submission, face first. Koji clutch applied.
The hold is just getting tighter. She has to escape somehow, some way. There it is. Io Sky is your winner. Now let's get another look at some of the high points of that one.
Here is your winner, Io Sky.
What a win for Io Sky.
Look, Michin fought valiantly, but tonight just wasn't her night. The Queen walks among us.
Charlotte always wants to be the best and demands the competition to prove it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Hey, if you want to create a legacy in the WWE Women's Division, then Charlotte Flair is the mountain you have to climb.
Yeah, there's no one even close to the amount of accomplishments that Charlotte has.
The WWE ring is her unquestioned kingdom.
Charlotte will stomp you and then leave an imprint of her boot tattooed on your face.
Highly skilled in every facet. Strength, brawling ability, risk-taking, mind games.
No other women's competitor has been so decorated, so revered.
Charlotte Flair is ahead of her time. True greatness usually isn't realized until after you've been enshrined in the WWE Hall of Fame. Such is not the case with Charlotte. Just open your eyes and experience the greatness.
Well, what a tall task for this woman here tonight, trying to prove she's worthy.
Much easier said than done, Cole. We know Becky Lynch is always at the top of her game.
And here comes the woman who calls herself the Man.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, the Man, Becky Lynch.
And tonight she squares off against a competitor who, Byron, was once her best friend.
Once best friend, now bitter enemies. You know, you look at all the success Charlotte Flair had here in WWE, all the championship success. Becky Lynch said, listen, Charlotte, I know you've done a lot, but you never did anything to elevate the title the way I have.
So you need to have the match of your life. Charlotte has all the natural talent in the world. She's done it all. So you got to be at 100% to beat her.
One win will change it all for her career.
And when it comes to Charlotte, no one is more deserving of the hype that follows them.
Plenty of superstars talk about being the very best, but Charlotte has always done that and backed it up in the ring.
Without a shadow of a doubt, Flair's accomplishments speak for themselves, and Charlotte looks to remind everyone about them.
But it looks like the man has come around once again. Becky Lynch looking to prove she's still got that fire in her belly, and she's still that hungry scrapper she's always been.
Becky Lynch isn't someone to rest on her laurels or coast on her past accolades. Becky knows that this is a what have you done for me lately industry. And she's always looking to prove she still belongs at the tippy top of the WWE. This match could be a statement from Becky.
Trying to find a way out and does so into a headlock.
And she had Charlotte's number there.
Woo-wee.
Batten down the hatches. These two are unloading. Oh. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Ooh. Who will break first? That is the question.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth.
Things have just gone nuclear. Warheads landing on the front lines now.
Oh, that shot will give you the upper hand. Oh, look at Becky. Down she goes.
Got the disarmer.
Michael Cole, the Queen, could be moments away from submitting. This looks terrible for Charlotte. That's one way out of the disarmer.
Oh, what a chop.
Charlotte clearly not thinking much of her opponent right here.
Oh, what a quick answer.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
She gets put in the corner.
And a big boot!
Oh, man.
Oh, nice balance.
Into a double knee drop.
And Lynch got caught that time by some hard-hitting offense.
Yeah, as the Queen no doubt wanted to put her in her place a little up. Lynch with a shot between the shoulder blades. Here it comes.
Oh, manhandle slam.
Is that what it takes to beat Charlotte?
Kicked out at one? Even the ref can't believe it.
You gotta be kidding me.
Everyone here is in shock.
And Becky now must be forced to re-strategize, being unable to produce the results she looked for. Another leg drop. Uh-oh. Suicide dive.
Took flight and landed a direct hit.
Came in like a wrecking ball. I've never seen that hit so hard before.
Oh, come on. That's a vile chop block. Getting set up in the corner now. Tap, tap.
Bam! She flipped that attack around.
Ready to go behind.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful Charlotte's Web.
And the count stopped short of 2.
Somehow still in this fight. Not down and out yet.
Oh,
Becky connects. She put in the work. Now she's looking for the payoff.
Rope break. Too close to the ropes.
Able to counter with a takedown.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
Flair retaliating.
Charlotte Flair muscling her opponent into position.
Backpack stunner.
We are seeing no quit from the man.
And the Queen isn't bowing down either.
All right, we got it the first time. Let's get back to business.
Lynch taking a moment to see if the fans will show some love. Taken out of the mat.
I can't imagine the pain being felt right now.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen. The Queen looking to finish things off. Here's the figure 4.
To the figure 8. Figure 8 locked in deep. Locked in the figure 8, and hold on a second. She actually managed to escape. Charlotte a step ahead there. Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
An onslaught of offense from Flair.
Charlotte displaying all of her ability.
Vicious boot by Charlotte.
All eyes focused on this absolute war. It doesn't get more masterful than this.
And she denies Charlotte.
Gets out of the way of that one.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. Becky. Manhandle slam.
Will that sew this up for Becky?
She kicks out. I don't believe it.
It's not often Charlotte comes that close to defeat. You have to think the temperature of this match has just been turned up a notch.
You have to imagine the gears are turning in Becky's head, wondering what she has to do now to end this.
Check out this power all the way up. Kidding me? Oh, no, that's more of an incidental contact. Got out of that position with the desperation jawbreaker. Find some payback with...
Oh, nice scoop roll up for the win. And she thwarts the pin attempt at 1.
Where is she finding the strength?
This is unreal.
Shot to the back.
He's making her way to the top turnbuckle. From the top.
Elbow drop. That's a piercing elbow.
Now with the cover.
That's got to be it. What stamina. It's truly impressive to completely beat the count here.
Becky Lynch applies the hammerlock.
Did a reverse DDT. Great move. And look at Lynch going to the top rope.
And she heads out to the floor.
From the top.
Sliding in under the rope. She's back in the ring.
Did you see that? Risking it all and taking an awful fall.
Becky Lynch with a clothesline and another one. And she'll follow up with a calf kick. Charlotte Flair's shoulders are down. No, she kicks out.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
The speed with that elbow was mind-blowing.
A quick reversal from her.
Hoisted up, hooking the leg, and that was a nasty Samoan driver.
And a drop kick.
Picture perfect.
It looks like she wants to take this.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold.
Arm trapped in a submission.
This could be lights out real soon. Could be dealing with dead weight. She can tap out all she wants. It's not going to put an end to the suffering.
Hammerlock.
Uh-oh.
Heartbreaker.
Catches the kick. Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
Into the knee drop.
Oh, there's the old...
Oh, man, Charlotte just bending that leg to her will. Oh, right to the leg. Kick to the stomach puts an end to that.
A sound suplex. This is getting awfully close to a count out here.
All the way up for a suplex. No. Wiggles free. From behind. Chop block.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat.
Just in time to beat the count.
Charlotte Flair looking to cinch in the figure 4 leg lock. Can she bridge through?
There it is.
This is not where she wants to be. She has to fight out of this.
Will she tap? Can she hold out? It's over. Charlotte with the victory. We're going to be hard-pressed to see a better match than that. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair!
What a victory for Charlotte Flair over her former friend, Becky Lynch.
The Queen proved once again she's in a class all her own, a point proven at the expense of Becky.
Becky gave Charlotte her very best, but it just goes to show it's going to take better than even your best if you want to take a shot at Charlotte Flair. Here comes the role model and the foundation of the women's division.
In the minds of many, already an all-time great.
To the ring, from San Jose, California, Bayley!
A true history maker and the first ever women's Grand Slam champion.
Yeah, Bayley's a woman who reestablished herself with a record-breaking Royal Rumble win and a championship victory at WrestleMania.
The former leader of Damage Control, who now wants to lead the women's division, not take it over.
Bayley never lost her love for this sport. She turned that inner rage into determination. You have to respect it. The evil genius of the sky is here, and her reign of terror is about to begin.
A woman who has quickly taken control of the women's division.
Representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky!
Whether it was Japan, Mexico, or WWE, Io's dominated wherever she's competed.
Io Sky's become more powerful as a member of Damage Control and became an eliminator for the group. And they, in turn, have raised her to the level of Miss Money in the Bank and the WWE Women's Championship.
A woman who can take out all competitors from the air, but is more than happy to break the rules as a backup plan.
And utilizing both strategies has quickly made her one of the top competitors in the women's division.
And we're all set for action here with Io Sky. Sky as ruthless as they come. No doubt she'll be bringing her patented aggression with her to this match.
And it's such a cool, confident aggression, Michael. Almost effortless. I don't know where it comes from, but I don't envy anyone who has to get in the ring with Io Sky. and experience that aggression firsthand.
Neither do I, Byron. Facing off against the genius of the sky is no easy task.
But if you look in Bayley's eyes, you'll see pure determination, Cole. Bayley is focused and ready to go. And history has shown time and time again, when Bayley's in control, all things are possible.
Oh, nice balance into the knee drop.
From the middle rope, taking Hurricane Rana.
I think the fans actually cheered when Bayley took that hit.
And Io calculated that offense perfectly. You know, Bayley and Io are both very emotional competitors, but I'm thinking this one's going to come down to who can better keep her emotions in check, who can better fight with her head instead of her heart. Here we go.
Suicide dive. Tossed caution out the window, and it paid off.
Adrenaline is through the roof now.
Oh.
Standing on the hair.
Not so fast. Hurricane Rana.
Good grief. It's incredible, the inventiveness we are seeing on display here.
And she slides her back to the mat. Oh! And Bayley met with some resistance there.
How about the sharpness of Io's in-ring maneuvers? Almost flawless.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
The genius of the sky might take flight.
Up high.
Oh, she gets no reward on that one.
Can she get the pinfall?
Maybe.
And she's not done yet.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
Did you hear that impact? Just like that, she turned it around.
Bulldog plants him.
She completely missed there. Return fire from Io.
Shows great wherewithal there.
Got the leg.
Bang and screw.
That'll tear your knee up.
By targeting the knee, they are slow to the sky.
Sliding back in under the ropes here.
A terribly risky move, and it did not pay off.
Icarus could have done it better.
Suplex. And now he's going to the top rope.
From the top. Whoa, what a landing. Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks. Io Sky floating over. Io Sky's got it locked in. The Koji clutch. Bayley has been compromised. Will she tap out?
And this one is over.
A lot of action in that match. Let's have a look.
Here is your winner, Io Sky.
Io Sky putting Bayley in her place once again. Cole, you must be ecstatic.
As much as I love Bayley being put in her place, Corey, I wasn't rooting against her. Bayley put up one hell of a fight, but in the end, the genius of the sky was just too much for her to handle.
Here comes the Queen, Charlotte Flair.
A woman who has truly done it all in WWE.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
A woman who helped usher in a genuine women's evolution in WWE alongside her fellow four horsewomen.
The most highly decorated female superstar in the history of WWE and a guaranteed future first ballot Hall of Famer.
Born into this business, the daughter of a two-time Hall of Famer, Charlotte was always destined for greatness, and she has definitely achieved it.
Hey, you can't deny the greatness of Charlotte Flair. She always finds a way to handle her business.
And she shows why she's the most ruthless and dominant woman in sports entertainment history.
Always guaranteed to have a vicious plan of attack.
Most are playing checkers, while the Queen is a grand master at chess.
Perhaps the best female high flyer in WWE, Io Sky.
And you can never discount the backup, the control on the ground every time Io is around.
Representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky.
Io becomes more vengeful, more vicious as each opponent suffers her wrath.
Well, this is the Io Sky era, and you must understand Io will do whatever she deems necessary to maintain her position as a champion and main event competitor in WWE. Io is one of the premier aerialists in the game today.
A former Miss Money in the Bank who knows all about gold. Io's held the women's singles and tag team championships in NXT and WWE.
And Charlotte Flair is gracing us with her presence tonight here in this singles match.
It's nice to see you understand what a privilege it is to even be breathing the same air as Charlotte, Cole. We all know the pedigree. We've all seen the resume. I think it's time we all bow down to the Queen.
I'd actually rather just call the match, Corey, especially since, like you said, we've all seen the resume. There's nothing quite like seeing Charlotte Flair.
And right into the pin.
Uh-oh.
2. She was close to the end there.
The end was in sight.
Big counter by Sky.
Charlotte able to steer clear.
Corey, we've talked a lot before about the intimidation factor that must come with standing across the ring from Charlotte Flair. But I have to wonder, how do you counteract that when the time comes?
Well, Cole, preparation goes a long way against a competitor like Charlotte. There's plenty of tape of Charlotte's success, just as there is some tape of her few failures. There are cracks in the armor of the Queen, and if you've studied enough, you'll know where to find them.
This is torturous!
Look, the most intelligent competitor in a battle knows that there are many roads to victory, including the low road.
Stomping. Ouch.
And Io had no answer there for her opponent.
And there's that ruthless streak of Charlotte's already just flowing out of her.
She's making the climb to the top rope.
Across the top rope with a neckbreaker.
Charlotte is looking unstoppable now.
It does.
Sky high, down with force.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, there's the old...
A picture-perfect leg snap from Charlotte. Stop in the leg.
Just nasty.
Countering the Queen.
She is looking to get back in this.
That's possibly the trigger for Sky to battle her way back into this.
That was nasty. Stops the kick.
Oh, elbow to the knee.
Oh, hyperextend your leg. And Sky felt the full force of that impact.
Looked like Charlotte was uncorked with that attack, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Oh, and a double foot stomp. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. Crossover again.
The arm is locked in. This is sending a painful message.
Now,
Oh, look at this. Arm bar slipped underneath and able to counter.
chop block.
Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee.
The tried and true method to taking anyone down.
Maneuvers out of the way. Oh, nice balance.
Into a double knee drop.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
She can't possibly take any more.
And at this point, you really have to wonder how much longer she has left in this match. Getting up, but she has no idea she's in the crosshairs.
He knew what was coming there.
Oh!
Oh, God.
Io's been on the receiving end for a bit now.
Charlotte isn't holding anything back. Drops the elbow.
What are we going to see here?
A third.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Working on the leg.
Oh, man. Gets herself out of harm's way.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chop and natural selection. Io's in dire straits.
Cover.
Almost had her, but she gets the shoulder up.
The will of Io could never be put into question after kicking out of that predicament.
And I think Charlotte may have to figure out a new game plan here. She heads out of the ring.
Needs to mind the official count.
Going for a power slam, steps down.
Countered into an inverted DDT.
Throws her back in from ringside.
Chop block. Watching her prey rise. We know what she's looking for here.
Reverse back elbow.
So precise.
Her legs are wobbling, but that's the least of her problems. Oh, my, a jumping.
Charlotte Flair's shoulders are down. And she breaks the count.
I got to tell you, I thought she was done there. Ooh.
These two trading one blow after another. Whoa, Charlotte waylays her. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Boom. Oh.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
Kick to the back. Ah, jeez.
Got the head scissors on.
Sharp elbow.
Good shot, and now Io is bleeding.
Charlotte Flair setting up into a
Clothesline. Amazing.
Here we go. Cover. 2 count. No, 2 count. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself myself the same question. I have no idea. Charlotte Flair making clear she has her number.
Okay, she's taking her showboat a bit too far at this point. Placing her against the turnbuckle.
WWE is in a precarious position.
Looking to inflict even more damage.
Now it's going to get ugly and going to get bad up to the top rope.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Elbows, Spanish fly. Io Sky with an absolutely spectacular display of offense.
Look out.
She went airborne and missed. Neckbreaker.
How do these women have anything left?
I have no idea, but there is no way you can expect them to keep going much longer.
Taking things back into the ring.
The Queen strikes with the big boot.
Charlotte caught by the counter. Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark.
Someone hold the roof down, because I think it's coming off the hinges.
What an atmosphere. An insane amount of adrenaline must be coursing through these competitors' veins. Talk about rocking the jaw.
Charlotte going for the figure four. Once she locks it in, if she can bridge out to the figure eight, this one's over. Locked in tight. Charlotte into the bridge.
Charlotte Flair can taste the victory. Moments away.
It's only a matter of time here.
Oh, there is no way out of the figure eight.
No way at all.
I think you might be mistaken, Saxton.
What a counter.
A display of force.
Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
I think it's time to clear out.
Yeah, this is a bad situation.
Oh, my God. And now we're getting an up-close and personal view of this fight. Gets dropped. Timely reverse DDT.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Bug across the back of the neck.
Figure four locked in. Charlotte gonna look for the bridge.
Figure eight applied.
Bending the body in ways it shouldn't be bending.
It's all just too much pressure. I don't know how she...
What a win. Charlotte with the victory. Now let's take another look at these wonderful women in action.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
An off night for Io Sky.
We all know Charlotte never had any doubt about how this would go down.
That's the mindset you have to have when you're the queen. Mellow is money.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts. Weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo Hayes has athletic gifts on another level.
Yeah, Melo possesses a jaw-dropping blend of power, speed, and agility.
Mello knows when to elevate his game and take things up a notch.
And he certainly is not afraid to go big when the match is on the line.
Carmelo Hayes looks eager to get things done. Here comes the best in the world.
CM Punk is here.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Always outspoken, always ready for a fight.
You know, sometimes CM Punk makes life a little harder for himself, but he wouldn't have it any other way.
Punk is proud that he's accomplished so much in his career, and he did it all his way.
Well, Punk's looking to accomplish even more tonight.
Carmelo says he won't stop until he's #1 in this industry. But this superstar stands in his way tonight.
And this one is underway with Carmelo Hayes in the ring.
One of the biggest standouts in NXT history, Hayes has made a career here in WWE by proving time and time again that Melo don't miss. It doesn't matter how grand the stage is or how high the pressure. When Melo sets his sights on a goal, he achieves, no matter what.
Yeah, and by any means necessary. Carmelo Hayes not afraid to color outside the lines to get what he wants.
And Punk has that him against the world
Right into the pin.
I suppose you have to take the shot, but it's still too early to wrap up this one just yet.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Corey, what's Carmelo Hayes got to do here to get this match in the bag?
He's really got to stay focused in this one. Melo has a tendency to take his eyes off of his opponent in the ring, and we've seen how costly that can be for him.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target
Up high. Diving crossbody. Throwing all caution to the wind. His mind is turning. Might be close to the end.
Check out the springboard.
Whoa! Springboard! Clothesline!
Ouch.
Ooh!
Hayes now on the offensive.
Bang! Catches a punch.
Firing with a straight shot there. Answering back. There it is. Reversal.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Slugging away with everything they've got. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now. Ooh.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Punk looking to finish this with the Anaconda Vice.
Can his opponent survive this?
Perfectly executed submission hold. Locked in deep.
Whoop. It's over. Punk with the victory.
Here is your winner,
Carmelo Hayes suffers the loss.
Carmelo Hayes just couldn't fight his way back into this one.
We know shooters shoot and Melo's got game, but this is not how he planned this to go down. Ladies and gentlemen, the killer has been unleashed.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed.
He has been on a path of absolute destruction as of late, and some would say taking things to extreme lengths.
Won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal and yet has only become more dangerous since then.
Well, Bronson Reed's looking to make a name for himself by creating his own opportunities, promising to maim anyone who gets in his way. Prepare to see all 330 pounds plus of grade A Aussie meat go to work.
Here comes Seth freaking Rollins.
A man who sets the WWE Universe ablaze and gets the crowd singing.
And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds,
He's arrogant, he's abrasive, but he's also really freaking good.
And he has the titles and main events to prove it.
The visionary hauls so much drip, the water level rises wherever he goes.
But here's the thing, that's all a part of his mind games. If the opposition is thinking about Seth's outfit or his dancing, they aren't thinking about the match.
Seth Rollins in the ring here tonight, a superstar you could sum up with one word: revolutionary.
From his attire to his in-ring technique, Rollins is always reinventing himself. He has an insatiable appetite for success, and no matter what Rollins accomplishes in his career, he's always looking to take it to the next level.
Well said, Corey. We'll see if Seth freaking Rollins ascends to new heights here in this match.
But just look at big Bronson Reed. Reed weighs in over 330 pounds, has a 59-inch chest, a 74-inch wingspan, and can bench press 600 pounds.
Well, they say everyone has a dream. Well, everyone also has a nightmare, and you're looking at it in big Bronson Reed.
Rollins has proven over the years that he has so many ways to beat his opponent, so many ways to come out on top.
Yeah, and one of those ways, Cole, is getting into his opponent's heads. He's an absolute master at that. So when you're in the ring with Rollins, you want to make sure you're focused on just beating Rollins. From the ropes,
Rollins with a blockbuster. He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Going up, Throwing down punches and counters out. Picture perfect drop kick. And now placed in the corner.
by Rollins. Pure skill on display from Seth. Rollins lining it up. Here it comes. Curve stop.
This is troublesome for Reed.
Looking for the pin. Oh, he just kicked out.
Not about to go quietly into the night.
That took some serious endurance, I'll give you that.
Seth Rollins in deep thought, hoping to conjure one last move to win this.
Springboard, but nobody home.
Oh, an axe handle. Counters with an attack on Reed.
Nicely done.
Strikes with a kick. Oh, well scouted by Reed.
Ooh, nothing fancy with that boot.
Oh, he saw it coming.
Ooh, stinging kick. Sliding out of danger there.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Super kick! Kick to the gut creates separation. DDT! He's certainly feeling that attack.
It's looking like Reed's opposition is failing to rise to this challenge.
Seth is down for the count. Fights the shoulder up in one.
These one counts are going to get
Hoisted up.
A Saturn axe driver.
Can Reed close things out?
Oh my God.
How?
Kicking out at one after that is unheard of.
Everything possible was done to win there, but it just fell short. Oh, great wherewithal there.
Then the knee finds the mark.
Getting to his feet, but he doesn't know what's waiting. Oh, Seth Rollins. Pedigree!
Transitions into the pin. Is this it? Oh, barely kicks out.
Good Lord. scarily close to 3.
Swanton bomb.
Seth Rollins.
Stop! And you can see from the blood that real damage has been done. Bright red evidence. He got caught badly by that blow.
I'll tell you this, guys, no competitor here is looking to give in. It's going to take a lot to end this fight.
We are just seeing sheer perseverance. Nothing is being left back. And Seth just taunting his opponent now.
Oh, square shot with the back elbows ends that. Ouch. Catches the kick.
A string of counters. Kicks to the face.
Oh, several kicks to the face, and one more for good measure.
Another targeted attack to his head and neck area. He has to be careful. Running leg drop. Reed is getting picked apart right now.
Can Reed withstand this surge?
Hung out to dry.
Look at this. What a cross body.
My God, launched like a ballistic missile.
Showing zero regard for anyone's well-being. Oh, just squashing their opponent.
When you're in an atmosphere like this, when you can't hear yourself think because the crowd's so loud, you find a way to do superhuman things. That's what these combatants are doing here. From Rollins, Rollins flies, knee strike connects.
Seth Rollins taking charge in a big way.
And Rollins cannot be stopped.
Game over.
Rollins goes into the cover. This could do it. And he fights it off.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
Planning something big here. From the top rope. Crash landing. That gets reversed on Reed. Single leg drop kick caught him. And Reed is now in a demoralizing spot.
Yeah, Reed's defensive instincts need to kick in. He has him lined right in his sights.
From the top rope. Rollins from the top. Super stomp. Checkmate over his head. Major win. That'll change his career tonight. That match deserves another look. Here we go.
Here is your winner, Seth freaking Rollins.
A victory here in this one for Seth Rollins.
Congrats to Seth freaking Rollins. Job well done.
I don't think there was ever a doubt in Seth's mind that this would be the outcome.
Well, this just went from a match to a fight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilya Dragunov.
We have seen before what Dragunov is capable of, and it is scary.
Often called the czar of NXT.
Right now, Ilya Dragunov looking to expand his power to all of WWE. Now's the time. Acknowledge your OTC.
And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
A man who was once one of the most dominant stars in history. Led the original bloodline with an iron fist.
Wait. What do you mean once? Roman is still as dominant as ever.
But one thing's for sure, he is ready to prove that this is still his show, with or without the bloodline.
This is what they mean when they say aura.
Roman Reigns once again acknowledged by the WWE Universe.
And a little advice to anyone who may share the ring with Roman, it's best served that you do the same.
And we're set for action with the always imposing Roman Reigns in the ring.
I don't know if I would say he was always imposing, Cole. Let's not forget, there were times when he was considered the third wheel of sorts. The impressive thing about Roman has been his ability to mold himself into the dominant man we see here today.
Okay, Corey, I don't think anyone is trying to take away from what Roman has accomplished in his own right.
And Ilya Dragunov, the Mad Dragon, is always ready to throw down. This is a man who's not afraid to feel pain.
In fact, I think feeling pain only makes Dragunov more dangerous in the ring. It's like he really does become a mad dragon. He becomes an absolute monster.
Being overtaken here, driven into the corner.
And Dragunov gets stonewalled.
Good grief. That's a chop that'll wake you up.
Corey, what kind of mindset does Roman Reigns need to be in if he wants to get this match won?
I think Roman needs to fully unleash himself and give in to his aggression. This is no time for holding back or being cerebral. Just go all out and brutalize the competition.
Oh. Insulting. Trying to get that mental edge. You can't let yourself get psyched out.
Ooh, heading into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Counter. He knew just what to do.
Every counter being answered with another. Gets tossed. Hooked up.
DDT.
Dragunov looking to attack from above.
He's lighting him up. Up high.
Oh, hold on. Things turn around quickly. I think you really felt that one.
That signature hard-hitting style of Roman Reigns.
Oh, man.
Reigns averts the attack.
Oh, and Roman fights back. Oh, scattered that one.
Reigns unleashes the Superman punch.
Straight into the pin. Stops the count before it, too.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
Oh, Roman Reigns about to put his opponent away. No getting up from this. He narrowly avoids the count.
Somehow, some way. Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Getting tossed.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner.
God, ugly but effective counter. Foot to the face.
My goodness, that's insulting.
Reigns' lack of mercy being met in kind there.
And that right there is the intensity of Ilya Dragunov at work. Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
And Reigns got turned around there.
God, what a shot to the face. Dragunov summoning the power.
Devastating Super H-bomb.
Can Reigns recover from that?
Oh, going right into the pin.
What in the world? A kick out, and Reigns is still in this.
And Dragunov can't let this get to his head. He needs to keep going. Needs to keep fighting. Jawbreaker interrupts the attack. Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated. Big boot! When you're this far into a match, you are surviving on instinct.
Blow after blow. This is all about survival at this point.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count. Oh! Really continuing to take a beating in this match.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now?
What a counter! Ah, look at this, just cranking it out. Cranking the head.
Holy, meet the barricade.
In a big boot.
And it looks like, yeah, he's donning the crimson mask after that move.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Reigns in the corner, ready to strike.
A spear by Reigns.
No coming back from Reigns after that.
2. And there's the win. Huge win here tonight.
Sometimes a match can't live up to the hype, guys, but that one sure did.
here is your winner, the OTC Roman Reigns!
Somehow, Ilya Dragunov was defeated.
The fire that burns inside Dragunov was just extinguished.
The question is, will he be able to reignite it moving forward?
It's fight night!
Behold the power of the Celtic Warrior.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
Nearly 15 years into his WWE career, Sheamus still manages to deliver banger after banger.
Okay.
After banger.
We got it.
After banger.
Would you stop?
After banger.
Oh, my gosh.
After banger.
Quiet.
After banger.
Shut up.
After banger.
I love it.
After banger. After banger. The Viper, ready to strike.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
A storied career with plenty of historic wins.
Yeah, Randy has every right to rest on his accomplishments, but he hasn't.
Kept evolving his game, continuing to grow as a competitor.
That's exactly, Michael, why Randy Orton is so dangerous. In fact, you could say that Randy Orton is better now than ever before. Oh, man, he is going to be in for the battle of his life against Sheamus.
No way he leaves this one without a few scars.
Tonight we see the renewal of a great rivalry between the Celtic Warrior and the Viper.
Sheamus and Orton are two of the most brutal and barbaric superstars in the WWE, Michael.
And tonight we can expect an RKO or a brogue kick from out of nowhere. He clearly has no intention of staying down.
Locks up. Getting out and slapping on the wrist lock.
Wrenching away on the arm there. Trying to take away that grip, that range of motion on that end. Turns this around to get control of the wrist.
Shifting into a top wrist lock now. Boom, right in the button. Maneuvering out and into control of the situation. Turn things around into the waistlock from behind. He's going for it. Sheamus gets the shoulder up.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon. Lightning fast power slam by Orton.
Now shoulders down. Here we go. Just gets the shoulder up.
Very close. Fatigue clearly setting in.
And a big-time knee drop. Orton starting to get the crowd involved. Oh, jarring back elbow.
Corey, what's one of the more common mistakes competitors make when facing off against Randy Orton?
I think some competitors like to believe that Orton has lost his edge over time. But the truth is, Cole, Orton's even more dangerous now than ever before. So you can never take your eyes off of the Viper.
And he retaliates.
Boom! What an uppercut. Jarring.
And that's a bold attack on Sheamus.
A ferocious Randy coming out here. This one's heading to the outside.
Ooh, and fights back. And now gets tossed into the ring.
Oh, no, wait.
Vintage Randy Orton.
Randy's tapping into that place, unleashing the full might of the Apex Predator.
Looks like he knew what was coming up.
An RKO from out of nowhere. That could be Sheamus's demise.
A kick out. I don't believe it.
Sheamus is still alive. The Celtic Warrior loves a fight and does not want this one to end.
Orton has ended so many matches with that, but it did not do the trick just then.
Just cranking ahead.
What? Placed him in the corner here.
Uncorked a big punch.
Uh-oh.
Face first.
The Celtic Warriors' chances are waning.
Orton is doing a great job remaining engaged with the opposition. Is that really called for?
Oh, a knee. Lights out.
He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Denied via a wicked punch to the stomach.
Going head to head, putting each other to the test.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE.
Back and forth, blow for blow, just teeing off on another.
And just like that, the scales are imbalanced.
And Sheamus. Oh, he's going for that high cross. Way up top. High cross, that'll do it.
Sheamus making an emphatic statement.
Into the cover. And a kick out. What on earth?
I'm absolutely stunned. A display of near superhuman resilience.
After seeing that, it's hard to imagine what it's going to take to keep this competitive.
Incoming.
Oh, crash and burn.
That misstep could have cost them this match entirely.
A hard landing for sure.
Tossed back into the ring.
The Celtic Warrior letting some of that constant rage and frustration out. Oh.
In control here with a swinging neck breaker.
Textbook. Over and over again. Sheamus managed to kick out, and I don't think he's going to take too kindly to how close that just was.
That should have been it. 99% of the time it is. Orton is seeing red right now, and he's got more work to do here.
High level of build.
Orton might take it here.
Turning it into the pin.
2. And that'll do it. It's finally over with the win.
We got our money's worth with that one. Take a look.
Here is your winner, the Viper, Randy Orton!
The bright side for Sheamus is he can consider himself legendary because the Celtic Warrior is the newest victim of the Legend Killer.
The one and only CM Punk.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
CM Punk always a brash and defiant competitor.
And Punk has had to fight his way to the very top, using his own unique style in the ring.
Learn to rely on his own toughness and hard-headedness.
Whether you love him or hate him, his approach has made CM Punk an all-time great. Punk looks ready to do what he does best.
The symphony can only mean one thing. It is time for Seth freaking Rollins. Listen to the WWE Universe. They're singing along, and they're not done yet.
And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins!
A decade of being WWE's freaking workhorse, and the WWE Universe is finally singing his praises.
runs their mouth quite as much as Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah, but nobody delivers on their promises like he does either.
No shortage of history or issues between these two men, Seth Rollins and CM Punk.
Rollins at one time idolized Punk, even took orders from him. But Punk walked out of WWE and then wanted to just waltz right back in like nothing ever happened. Well, that didn't sit too well with Rollins.
I get it, Corey, but this is also CM Punk we're talking about. Punk isn't one to care about what others think of him, especially someone he sees as an annoyance like Seth Rollins. If Rollins has issues, Punk is more than willing to settle them in the ring.
Yeah, one thing we know for certain, this is going to be a hell of a fight.
Oh, sharp knee.
Good technique reversing Rollins.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework. Right crossbody.
Turns it into a pin attempt. Only a 1 count before the kick out.
He's not even close to being done yet.
Wow. Driven face first. Corey, how can CM Punk find the edge here against a younger elite superstar like Seth Rollins?
I think Punk needs to try and stir the pot, try to antagonize Rollins like only Punk can. If Seth can't keep his emotions in check and starts taking unnecessary risks, Punk can easily turn that to his advantage.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly. And avoids taking any damage.
And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver. Oh, knee right to the face.
Oh, man.
Boom. Read that one.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Ooh, great anticipation.
Spiked on the crown. We've seen how damaging pile drive. CM Punk looking to end it.
CM Punk with the Anaconda Vice.
Kneeing his way out. And he's free. Ringing the arm. Looking now for a top wrist lock. Oof. But here comes... Look out.
Rollins just turned the lights out.
He kicked out at 2.
Unbelievable. I thought Punk was done for sure.
Never underestimate the resiliency of the Second City Saint.
How often do you see Seth Rollins come up that short, that close? He's got to be livid right about now. Into the barricade. Caught with the knee. Oh, colliding with the barricade. And he gets set back into the ring. Kick gets caught. The Dragon Screw. Game changer.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
I think he's totally gassed.
Could be getting into a dire situation soon.
Counter by CM Punk.
Rollins dodges in the nick of time.
It's a Geary finds its mark.
Ah, look at this. Oh, God, that hurt.
Check out the springboard. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Super kick.
He puts him into the corner. Rollins just a step too slow.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Forearm smash in the corner. There's the line to the back of the neck. Rollins has... I think we know what Rollins is thinking. Oh, RKO instead.
Stomping away.
Just ruthless.
Punk and Rollins just lighting each other up again and again.
There is no stopping these two.
What a hot shot. It's all the way to the outside.
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count. Lifting them up. Go to sleep.
Stealing a page straight from his opponent's playbook there.
Whip back into the ring.
From Rollins.
Oh, classic Rollins with a springboard knee strike.
Oh, man.
He didn't need that eyebrow anyway.
Vicious right forearm.
Single leg drop kick.
And now propped up in the corner.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage. Cranked around into a neck breaker.
Things now not going well for CM Punk.
Yeah, and Rollins' plan for defeating Punk being put into action now.
Oh, he's got him where he wants him. Here we go.
And that was taking the attack to the competition with that. Rollins goes into the cover. This could do it.
Oh, he's out at 2.
The muscle memory's got to be taken over now. Pure instinct to kick out before 3. And he fades the attack.
Clothesline.
Listen to this place. It's unreal.
The decibel level in here right now is breaking glass. These fans are on fire.
Into the front slam.
Counters. And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow.
Ooh.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Oh. Boom.
They are emptying their tanks, going back.
Fist after fist, neither one relenting here.
Ending this test of wills with a big X.
Punk looking for GTS.
GTS from Punk.
Seth's eyes look glazed over.
2. That's it. The blood and sweat put into this match. Well worth it.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
All the bad blood between Punk and Rollins came to a head here tonight. And only one man could walk out the winner. That man is CM Punk.
You gotta hand it to Punk. This was not easy, but he was able to outsmart and outmaneuver Rollins. Maybe he was blinded by his disdain for Punk.
And maybe now Seth can let this all go, move on. But even as I say that, I know it won't be that simple. The OTC is here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
The original tribal chief. Some say the only tribal chief.
But Roman returned to a much different world. He went from the island of relevancy to now a man without an island. From a tribal chief to a chief without a tribe.
But Roman is dedicated to rebuilding everything he once had. And this time, he's got the WWE Universe by his side.
Imagine the thoughts going through his mind right now, knowing that he is about to face one of the most decorated competitors in the history of WWE, Randy Orton.
The Apex Predator is here.
It's hard to believe it's been 2 decades on the hunt in WWE.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
This may sound hard to believe, gentlemen, but I think Orton might have actually loosened up a little recently.
It's more of a relaxed confidence. Randy Orton knows he's at the top of the game.
Yeah, but let's not forget, Randy Orton can still go to that dark place when he has to.
And you don't want Orton going old school on you.
Well, Randy Orton has made a career out of psychologically dissecting his opponents.
And many of the victims who have fallen for the Viper's schemes stay down for good.
Writes his own story in Venom. Randy Orton can't be controlled. The Viper, Randy Orton in action here tonight. Randy's always ready to strike at a moment's notice.
Yeah, you can never let your guard down around Randy. This is a superstar who performs at the highest level and somehow makes it look effortless. So if Orton catches you sleeping for...
Oh, no, he can be caught here. Bad spot for him.
Camel clutch putting pressure on the spine. This would humble anyone.
Pain just painted all across his face right now. Right now he's looking for anyone to break out of this, and he does.
Continuing to dissect the leg of his opponent.
Oh, oof. He might put him away here. And he breaks the count quickly.
This isn't even close to over. Connects the fist to the face. Great counter.
Put into the corner. What could be next? Uh-oh.
Right into the ring post. What impact. Just using their foot as a weapon. Boot right to the throat. Randy Orton's had quite the lengthy and decorated career. Corey, do you get the sense that the Viper has become somewhat jaded at this point?
No way, Cole. Orton's just as determined and hungry as ever. He's still very much on the hunt, and you do not want to be his prey. So to the stomach.
Looks like that really got him there. Reigns with a Superman punch.
This could do it.
2. A kick out before 3.
He really thought that was it. Look at this, just unloading. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Orton isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Reigns is making an opportunity for himself. What a display here. Counters on both sides.
Schoolboy into the pin.
Able to turn it into a cover of their own.
Oh, man, this could really come back to bite him in the end.
Orton so evasive. He's able to avoid heavy contact.
And a big right hand.
And into the turnbuckle he goes. Such a precise maneuver from the Viper.
Nothing kind or gentle about that, Saxton.
Orton going to that place could be academic from here.
Going for sliced bread. Oh, countered into a power slam.
Right about now, Roman Reigns demands acknowledgement.
Escaped that in a hurry.
Raining down right hands.
You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
He's got his sights locked in now. From the top.
Reversal. And that turns things around. Run out of ringside and back to the mat.
That could end the Viper's night. Cashing in on that effort.
2. He's still in this fight.
There is no quit inside the heart of Randy Orton.
I don't believe it. Reigns has ended so...
The Tribal Chief has acquired the target. This is...
Reigns got all of it.
That might have done it. This could be it. There's 2. 3. No! 2 count.
The Viper will not perish. The Viper cannot be slain here tonight.
And Reigns absolutely can't believe it, but he cannot let that slow him down. Crank in the head.
And these competitors are really laying it all on the line here. You can just tell how badly they want it.
Answers back on Orton.
The Viper escapes hard.
Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
Face, meat floor.
I think I see a few teeth on the floor.
Cuts the attack off.
Gets put into the barricade.
Get a big boot. And he gets delivered back into the ring. Randy with a counter.
Proof these superstars have done their homework.
By a forearm smash.
Oh, the knee takes a big hit. And a stomp to the gut, too.
A reversal. He saw that coming. And Orton gets countered there. Roman Reigns setting up for his patented move.
Superman punch.
Here it is.
Now the pin. Shoulder up, shoulder up.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down? The Tribal Chief oozing disdain for his opponent.
Vaulting plunger. Incredible. absolutely reckless abandon, and it paid off.
Adrenaline's at a peak right now.
What a spear by Reigns.
Reigns put his stamp on this one.
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
It is enough. Finally, it's over. We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
Here is your winner, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
Certainly a disappointing loss for Randy tonight.
The Roman Empire.
The best in the world.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Punk's first tour of duty in WWE was epic. The pipe bomb set off an entirely new era in WWE. But oh, how times have changed since then.
Yeah, when you think about the past accomplishments, Corey, CM Punk has been a WWE champion. He won Money in the Bank, so many other titles. But this current version of CM Punk is driven to surpass those past achievements. CM Punk looks ready to make a statement inside the ring.
WWE Universe, it's time to acknowledge the OTC.
And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
The original tribal chief, the only tribal chief, the OTC.
A man who held the WWE Universal title for a record-obliterating 1,316 days over 3 years atop WWE.
And Reigns is ready to once again be that dominant force that rules WWE. Pure intimidation.
A man who always stands tall, stands proud, and fears no one.
But many fear Roman. Everyone knows Roman Reigns is capable of unprecedented dominance in WWE. The best in the world, CM Punk looking to get the W in singles action here tonight.
Well, I'm sure Punk's dedicating this match to his biggest fans. All the keyboard warriors who spend their days claiming to hate him. All the superstars who make him the center of the entire universe. They're probably all stewing right now as they get ready to watch this CM Punk match.
Yeah, Corey, Punk is a way of getting under people's skin, but their nonstop attention only fuels Punk's fire.
And then we've got the OTC Roman Reigns, who's looking once again to regain his seat at the head of the table.
Well, there's always been a bit of turmoil in the bloodline. Roman has made it clear what his intentions are. It doesn't matter if you're friend or family. If you're standing in his way, you've got a target on your back.
Big time height on that kick.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Check out the springboard.
Oh, missed connection.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
These two showing how well they know each other. Dueling reversals.
Out on the apron.
Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad.
On the apron.
The hardest part of the ring. There is nothing but malicious intent when you deal damage out on the apron.
Obviously, Roman Reigns is not your average opponent in the ring. So, Corey, what's got to be the strategy here against the OTC?
The best method against Roman Reigns is to simply stay evasive and bide your time. It would be a big mistake to just try and face Reigns head on, so be patient. Pick your spots very carefully, and then maybe pray that Reigns doesn't realize what's happening until it's way too late.
Ooh, point of the elbow counters that.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Punch connects. Might be time to look for exit strategies, gentlemen.
Punk avoids that one. This is not going to end well.
Exploder suplex.
No way Reigns appreciates that version of acknowledgement.
Overhand right lands right to the kidneys from behind.
Suplex.
Reigns hangs on. Another one.
A third?
A powerful grip by Roman. If you can do maneuvers like that, you should absolutely show it off.
Reaching the end of the official's count. Come on, let's not end things like this.
Smash after the stomps. Picked up and being carried around now. Oh, clobbered by the steps.
That'll make you reassess some things.
Crank in the head. He's able to counter that. And now thrown back into the ring.
Roman Reigns locked and loaded in the corner. A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Oh, what a right! Reigns establishing the upper hand.
Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength. Throw. It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that. He's able to take a stand there.
But will that prove to be the chance he needs in this match? And into the corner he goes.
No escape from these punches.
Oh! Ricocheting off the turnbuckles.
Now trampling the opposition.
Turns it around.
Excellent opportunity for Punk to shift the momentum.
Maybe Punk's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Tension is mounting as he eyes his target.
Check out the springboard.
Oh, springboard, clothesline.
Turns it around. Sole of the foot meets the stomach. A snapmare.
Follows up with a boot right to the face.
Uh-oh.
And that canceled out Reigns' offense.
And he avoids what was coming.
Spiked with a Uranagi. Ah, the power of Roman Reigns. And a well-executed move we just saw there. Strong counter from Punk.
Lining up Reigns. Opportunities like this rarely open up.
But this opponent still fighting back.
Kick right to the back of the leg. Superstars countering one move after another.
And a drop kick.
Picture perfect.
We are seeing the will to win from these men. Not an ounce of quit in them.
The struggle to gain power has switched hands multiple times. It's been a seesaw battle at times. Getting out of harm's way. Off the barricade. And the forearm smash.
No way.
And targeting the leg there. Uh-oh. Elbow drop. Oh! Boy, what a kick.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
Punk needs to reformulate a strategy.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Superman punch from Reigns.
Reigns once again proving his absolute dominance there. Enough already.
The WWE Universe standing at attention. Completely entranced by this matchup now.
Can't miss action taking place in front of them. Nobody wants to blink. They do not want to miss a second of the action at this point.
All right, he's got to refocus up now. Send it to the corner. Clothesline in the corner. Roman's on a roll here.
Overwhelming attacks for Roman now. CM Punk sensed that was coming.
Countering each other again and again.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing he needed.
Time now for CM Punk to get his energy up and claw back into the fight.
You're ready to count, Byron.
Here we go. Uh-oh.
Fends it off. Good counter.
Reigns hits it. Wow, Reigns nailed it. Just mounted with punches and a stop to the gut, too.
And a series of vicious stomps.
Reigns is setting up, Michael. Here it comes. End of the line for Punk.
2. Wow, just barely making it out.
I thought that was it, but the resilient CM Punk refused to stay down.
And after all that, Roman Reigns still has an end to this battle.
He evokes the offense.
I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
Punk needs to be resourceful. Find a moment to strike.
Oh, Roman Reigns locked and loaded, measuring his opponent. Here we go.
Reigns got all of it.
Quickly transition. Shoulders are down.
Uh-oh.
He wins! He wins!
Here is your winner, the OTC, Roman Reigns!
It's all over and Reigns stands victorious.
He said he would do it.
Get used to seeing it.
Reigns came here with one thing in mind: win.